Alright guys, so this is how far I got before I left to go on vacation. That's why I didn't upload last weekend, but I'm back, so we need to carry on with the mission. And you know, on previous clip you saw I was struggling with the front crank sprocket, and I actually boogered it up trying to get it off in various ways. Now I went ahead and got a new sprocket, and also I purchased the special tools for taking it off and putting it back on. So hopefully those tools work out and we can get this thing off so I can carry on with taking the oil pump and everything off. But let me cover what I got so far on parts that came in. So like I said, I got the front crank sprocket, and I got the special tools here for taking it off, putting it on, and there's a pin that goes in the crank that allows you to press up on it with these bolts right here. So I got the full kit, and also got me some rod bolts in. Now these rod bolts, they kind of threw me off a little bit because on the label here it says Ford 1.8 Duratec, and I checked the part number with the receipt. Now I got most of the stuff from Modern Performance, which specializes in the SRT4 parts and everything, and the part number matches the receipt. So I'm guessing it's used on the Ford and on this SRT engine. So I need to do some research on the torque specification, because more than likely the torque specs in this kit right here is going to be for the Ford, because usually when you take this this package apart, the torque specs are under the lube. So I'm gonna have to do research on that. And I did get some head studs for the exhaust, and the reason for that is because I had two of them broken, and these ARPs are a lot better than the OEM ones, so I went ahead and got that. I got me some new rod bearings, and these are the Cleave It Performance ones. They're standard and should work fine with this engine. And also I got a oil filter housing spacer, because this right here will allow me to run a bigger oil filter. So I got those parts in, and that leads me to the point where we're going to use a special tool to take off that front sprocket, and then I can carry on taking the oil pump off and everything, and get down to where the rods itself are exposed. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Alright, I did research on the rod bolts, and it turns out that my concerns were the same as many others who had ordered rod bolts from Modern Performance, and they are a match. They work. So I'm going to go ahead and torque these down. From what I researched, there's 40 to 45 foot-pounds, and this states 45 foot-pounds. So that's what I'm going to go with. 45 foot-pounds with ARP rod bolts number 2516202. Alright, so I had to break away from the SRT4 because I got a phone call from a buddy of mine. He's been trying to powder coat my cross member for my EK hatch for the K-swap, and his oven was down for a while. He got the oven up, so he's got a hurt wrist. He can't load it up into the oven. He needs help, so I'm gonna go to his house, help him load the cross member into the oven so it could finally be powder coated, so I could get back to the EK project as soon as possible, because I have something in the works for it. I'm not going to announce it just yet, but got to get that cross member done so I could get back to that project. So as you can see, I am juggling many projects at this moment, but it is what it is. So alright, so we're at Caleb's house. Caleb does powder coating on the side, and I got him doing some powder coating on this cross member, and I'm gonna be giving him some stuff on the side. Caleb's me taking care of my powder coating stuff. It's been a minute on this. That's why I haven't made any progress on that build. It's because I've been waiting on this key component to go to the bus like that. Well, it is what it is. I mean, he had this.
I had a small oven. I've been waiting to get my big oven going, and So I've had the shell here going for a minute, and I'm electrical illiterate. Like, whenever it comes to fucking putting wires together, I can't do it.
So, you know, I gave him the chance to get it done because I really wanted it powder coated. I didn't want to paint it. And, you know, I had other stuff going on, but now he's at the point where he's got his oven going. We're going to get this thing powder coated. I'm going to get this back, and then we're going to get started back on that EK hatch pretty soon, because I know a lot of you guys have been asking me questions about the EK build. And believe me, guys, it's not that I didn't want to do it. It's just that I've been waiting on this. So this is the key component I've been needing in order to move forward on that project. So we're going to make those moves, and before you know it, we'll be back on that EK K-swap. So anyway, I'm going to let them finish stripping this. We're going to powder coat it, and we're going to get it loaded up in the oven. All right, so I have an SCCA autocross event to compete in tomorrow, and I'm going to be using my M3 for that. And, you know, after I put my carpets and everything in, I had the hood open, I closed it. I didn't latch the latches down all the way like a dumbass. And when I was driving about 40 miles an hour, my hood flew up. Scared the bejesus out of me. Thought that I damaged the car and everything a lot more than what happened, but I was very fortunate. The hood shocks took a lot of the inertia of the hood coming up. The hood shocks took a lot of that. It broke the hood shocks, and the latches were up, and the latches actually stopped the hood from slapping the windshield and the sunroof, because it put some dimple dents in on each side from the latches and broke them. But I have a paintless dent repair buddy. He's gonna take care of that for me. And I damaged the hood right here and also right there. And I've been on the fence about getting another hood just like this one, but because, I mean, the epoxy and all that's coming up, it's messing up, it's cracking. So this is just gonna, you know, force me to get another hood, really, because I don't want to reuse this one. The damage on this side's pretty bad, and it's actually underneath. I mean, it can be fixable, but I'd rather fix it on the side. I'll just have to get another hood, and these things are expensive. They're like 1,200 bucks, but it is what it is. Live and let learn. So I need to get this to the shop. I just got to go over the car, replace the latches, replace the hood shocks. I did get those in so that I could pass tech for tomorrow's event. And we'll get those rod bearings in the SRT4 engine. And as you can tell, I'm a very busy person. We also have an SCCA gathering this afternoon, and I want to take the Z31 Turbo to that just so people can see that car. So busy person, man. Let's get this thing to the shop. Alright guys, now's the time to give away those 2 free t-shirts to the 2 lucky winners. I have everybody who entered on my phone. We're going to select all. We're going to select 2 winners. And we are going to roll. Let's see who the lucky winners are. You are the first winner. Congratulations. Paulo Lopez. Congratulations, and Paulo Lopez. Y'all are the 2 lucky winners of these 2 t-shirts. So, import modify on my Instagram. Hit me up with a message. Give me your address. I'll go ahead and mail those out to you with tracking numbers. Congratulations, guys. And stunt those and wear them well. Alright guys, if y'all haven't won a t-shirt yet, now's your chance to go ahead and enter for the next drawing. And that's hashtag now in the comments below. You have to leave that comment, you have to give the video a thumbs up, and you have to be a subscriber in order to be entered for the next drawing. And also, the next episode is going to be the SCCA Autocross event. Go ahead and tune into that. Sorry, see how I do. And also, those of y'all wondering what's going on with the Honda Civic K-Swap, go ahead and tune into that episode because I'm going to make the announcement of what's going on with that. Very exciting. I'm very hyped for that. And it's going to be on the channel. I'm going to do everything. So stay tuned for that. And I'm pretty much done on this one, guys. Y'all know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Stay tuned for more content, and peace out.